NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at the Golden One Center in downtown Sacramento. Tonight, it's the Sacramento Kings getting set to match up with the San Antonio Spurs. Won by the San Antonio Spurs. DeJounte Murray. Going to launch beyond the arc.
To number 0, Trevor Ariza. That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good. And he hits the second. 3 for 3. Nice. Fox into the front court. They're down 3. Buddy Hield to Fox. Here comes the screen. Fox against Pirtle. Five on the shot clock for Sacramento. De'Aaron Fox. Textbook defense. Lets it fly from long range. It's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
But did you see on that three-point shot, did you see him slightly kick his legs out? By kicking his legs out, the defender runs into the legs. There's contact. That's how you get a 4-point play potentially.
Got it.
Get it, shoot it again.
It's the Kings now with the ball. Bagley. Trevor Ariza, defended by the former Longhorn Aldridge. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Short jumper off the mark.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
De'Aaron Fox to Hield. For 3, his first effort off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. Now a whistle. It's going to be a timeout for Sacramento as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. De'Aaron Fox to Bagley. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Marvin Bagley at the line. Nope, first one does not go. Misses the second as well. To DeRozan. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. DeRozan with the basketball. The lead stands at 9. To Murray. DeRozan. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot. Well defended. Fox with it. 9-point margin. To Bagley. Able to convert inside.
Just remember that old saying here. You're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in. So it's time to get going.
It's DeRozan. To Murray. Knocked loose. Kings come up with it. De'Aaron Fox slams it down.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
DeJounte Murray. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Into the front court. It's Fox. Right now, down 7. That's rebounded by San Antonio. DeRozan with it. He'll run the offense. DeMar DeRozan. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Buddy Hield. Here comes the screen. Bogdanovic, guarded by LaMarcus Aldridge. Couple of cracks at the line now.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Bogdanovic at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw.
We got this. Let's go.
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. DeRozan. Fires the 3. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
You know what I love about this kid, Ed? His eyes never once wandered to where the defender fixated right on his target, the basket. That's why he's a prolific shooter.
Kings have the basketball.
Big pick right there.
Corey Joseph matched up with DeRozan. Out of bounds. Last touch by Jakob Poeltl. Time for some new personnel into the game. Fox matched up with Bellinelli. Shot clock winding down. Has a chance. Shot by Fox. No good. To Rudy Gay. Knocks down a tough shot. That was smothering defense.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Jakob Poeltl with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Rudy Gay. Here's a chance from long range. Well defended. Joseph with it. His guys down big. Easy path to the rim.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Spurs have it.
Here we go. Here we go.
To DeRozan.
Come right. Come right.
Reset here. Let's see what they do. He gets it.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Fox across the timeline. Down a bundle. Beyond the arc for three. That's good D. Shot no good. Knocks it down from mid-range.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
De'Aaron Fox has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 72%. First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. DeMar DeRozan with the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. DeRozan with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. To Rudy Gay from long range, and he knocks it down.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Joseph with it, looking to make something happen. To Fox.
Come on, that's money.
Jakob Poeltl snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Rudy Gay. DeRozan. Fires the 3. Can't connect. It's no good. To DeRozan. Down to 5 on the 24. Has a look. DeRozan with a shot that misses.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
To Fox. They'll work it down to Ariza. And a throwdown.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Spurs in possession. DeRozan. Going to launch beyond the arc. Smothering D. To Fox. Trevor Ariza guarded by Rudy Gay. To Fox. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
DeRozan. To Rudy Gay. DeRozan. Lets it fly from long range. Man, that was a tough shot.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Joseph with it. Under a minute to go before halftime. And scores. Strong take.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
DeRozan to Rudy Gay. For three. Oh, that's how it's done.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
De'Aaron Fox. San Antonio with the basketball. And he knocks it down, Jay.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
The Spurs certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the San Antonio Spurs. The Kings may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. These are the guys getting buckets for the Sacramento Kings.
Game track. Assists.
The Sacramento Kings struggle to play the angles and allow too many passing lanes to exist. However, some credit has to go to their opponents for the way they move the ball. They've been taking advantage of this situation.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half.
Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
De'Aaron Fox. Short jumper won't go down.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Stuffs it down with authority.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Bagley. To Fox. Wide open look, won't go. Murray into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, off the mark. No good. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
It's Sacramento ball.
I got him. Here we go.
Fox, guarded by Jakob Poeltl. Now a pass stolen by the Spurs.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
To DeRozan, fires the three, and DeMar DeRozan, zero hesitation, pulls the trigger on the three.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
The drive, right to the basket. Jakob Poeltl rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Pulled down by Dedmon. Fox into the front court. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. De'Aaron Fox. Down low, Ariza. Whoa! What a finish! Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
To DeRozan. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Kings with the ball to Bagley. Surveys the floor. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in, off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
DeRozan gets it in the right corner. To Murray. Here's a chance from long range. Not that time. DeJounte Murray forced that one up. Screen coming. DeJounte Murray sends it away. Trevor Ariza guarded by Murray. To Hield. Beyond the arc for three. Off the iron. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
To Fox.
Green light, green light.
Shot from the lane won't go.
Bad shot, my fault.
To DeRozan. 4-3. Not easy.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Fox with it. His guys down big. To To Heald. Here comes the screen. Fox against Pirtle. Doesn't get the bounce. To Murray. From long range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Bagley fires the three, and the Spurs able to clear the rebound. To DeRozan. DeJounte Murray. From the outside, no good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Heald up against DeRozan. Driving right to the basket.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Fox bothered just enough on that one.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To DeRozan. Great pass to set it up. Big finish at the rim.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Some line.
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
Stepping in for the Sacramento Kings, number 24,
DeRozan with the basketball. Joseph with it. Down a bundle. Terrific vision. Lyles grabs the board.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. Gapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Joseph with it. Looking to make something happen. LaMarcus Aldridge sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Goes to the right side. DeRozan. Oh, Jay, he's shaking his head. The guilty party. He knows it's better to be lucky than good.
Or he knows it was just a really bad shot that just happened to go in. But sometimes when the basketball heavens drop a gift in your lap, you take it.
Corey Joseph here against LaMarcus Aldridge. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
It's DeRozan controlling the offense. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch. But great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
I got ball. That's me.
To Heald. Lets it fly from long range. He'll force that one. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Stuffs it down with authority.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
To Bagley. Oh, bad pass. Taken away by the Spurs.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Here comes the screen. DeRozan. For three. Not done yet. To DeRozan. Works it. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Knocked loose, and that's going to get out of bounds. Kings retain the possession. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Mills in possession. His guys holding the big lead. Fires the three. Shot off the mark. Good defense. And they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Here's a chance from long range. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Look, the reality is some players have it and some players don't. There's a reason why they call him the one.
Sacramento ball.
Here we go. I got him.
To Bagley. Five on the shot clock. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Beyond the arc for three. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Late heave to beat the buzzer. It's the Spurs who are victorious as they win this one in blowout fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Spurs could not have been more dominant in this game. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the San Antonio Spurs. The Kings are no longer suffering through what was a big-time blowout. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
The San Antonio Spurs were able to stretch the defense because of how effectively they were scoring from long range. The opposition couldn't make the necessary adjustments and now have to settle with a loss.
Player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup.
Who was gold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here in the final third of the season are the remaining games. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. First off, bow down, cause this feel like midnight club at D-Town. What's up? Double edition, new keys in the ignition. My hat tipping, Dontrell Willis with the feet kicking. Knees cranking, you see what Pete cranking. I mean, listen, y'all be tripping. See, we lately been seeing y'all be grating. I mean, faces, y'all, the cheap fragrance. They know me, the phonies. They copy, they jocking, but Groxy, he just in the pretty boy finna end your title reign. Arturo Gotti, we in this thing with the whole posse in this fit. Just asking to just rob me, and these kicks just asking to start rocking, but you ain't gotta ask. Just watch me. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song.
Out the I don't need no glass. This is all me, so please don't ask. Ballin' on a budget, gotta make this last. Nick driving reckless, hoping we don't crash. Pull up mad deep with all my little bro just dropped your rent on denim. In the back with my feet up kicking. Belly out with my shirt that's linen. I'm just trying to vibe, yeah, we out here gigging. Two-stepping, just out here killing. Getting hot in here, plus done kicked in. I need to slow down for your boy gets kicked out. Still feeling myself, just socializing. But you better not ask me to start freestyling. Honestly, I don't like the nightlife, fool. Since I'm here, I guess I'll enjoy the lights like you.
See you sweat. See you sweat. See you sweat. See you sweat. Yeah. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat. Just keep the lights on. Yeah. Hands up like black and white. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight. Go ahead the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. I just wanna see you sweat, see you sweat.
La música de Harry Fraud.
I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake. Gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight. Switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I've been finessing since the 6th grade. I might cut fifth fade. Blue face, money stacking tall, it's like 6'8". New wave, stars shining all in your face. It took me a minute, now I'm in the game. Wait a minute, I've been like it's minute paid. Hate, I begin to it, getting paid. Get away, gotta meditate. Get the guap, my brain and never stop. Wrists on froze, diamonds on me, do the milli rock. This yo, me when I hit the spot. Big bank rolls, used to post about a chicken spot. Had a chance, but you missed it. I can never fold, say you real, but you really not. Moving like a get you spinning. Post like O'Neal, you ain't sending. I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake. Gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight. Switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I've been finessing since the 6th grade. I might cut her off if it fade. Wait, I just she get straight. Hey, got 1,000 ways just to get paid. I'm in BK10 up the freeway. I just made a highlight, need a replay. I begin to it every night. What's the delay? Remember I was down, tables turned like a DJ. Shorty, you should leave your man, he a cheapskate. I can make a lot of bands on the